This is Michael Good from reapertrades.com with another daily trade recap / watch list. The only trade that's interesting, the only thing that's interesting to watch is NLST, net list. This thing's up 600% in now 4 days. Let's bring up the multi-day chart. Here we go. Let me refresh this just to make sure it's current. Okay, so the volume today, this stock has traded not just its entire float, but the entire shares outstanding. It's traded twice its entire float today. So what that means is this is in the hands of Momo day traders. This is not being bid up by long-term investors. So every single share that's out there has either traded hands twice today, or there have been a few long-term investors, but then all the other shares have traded multiple times today. So it's sort of like hot potato, or you're looking to sell to the, what's it called again? Yeah, you're looking to sell to the greater fool. I don't care how good their product is. I don't care how good their technology is. They're not worth 600% more today than they were 4 days ago. And one thing people don't really think about when they buy these tiny little companies with this nice new technology is that, yeah, their competitors, Cisco and other companies, they could buy them out, or they could just copy the technology while avoiding infringing upon their patents and then just destroy the company. That is always a viable solution. So anyway, fourth update, very few supernovae last this long, go up this high. So with each additional day it goes straight up. That means there's greater odds that it will die the next day. So here's our 1 day chart. I had a little trade, made 900 bucks. I was long in one account in IB and then short an equal amount in another account at Sogo Elite over the weekend just to ensure that I'd have shares. But that didn't work out so well because it jumped up so much at the beginning of the day that I actually got a margin call at Sogo and my wire from IB to Sogo didn't quite go through, so that messed me up getting the margin call. And of course, it's not like I was losing the $17,000 that, you know, the people at Sogo thought I was losing. I was making that same money in my other account, but the money was not where it needed to be, and that was a bit of a hassle, and it got me off my game. Otherwise, I might have traded this dip here better as it dropped under support of the day and tried to fill the gap. Of course, I should have covered more aggressively when it didn't go down here below its open, and when it started bouncing and couldn't drop below 530 again, I should have covered, but a lot of my covers were actually right about here. Of course, you don't see them because my initial sells were of 10,000 shares long at IB. My covers were actually in my Sogo account. So here, I made 12,600 in IB, but if we go to Sogo, let's go to Sogo here. Summary for the day is losing 11,666. And here's my average price. So I made like 890 bucks on that trade. I should have made more, but on the other hand, considering I was dealing with a freaking margin call, it was good that I did that. And tomorrow I should have the extra money in my Sogo account so that I will be able to short this when it goes red on the day. And what am I looking for tomorrow? I'm looking for the thing to go red on the day. Fading afternoon price action's the easiest. A gap down in the morning's possible. Those are harder to play. But anyway, NLST is still the only thing I'm watching because when you have a stock that's up 600% in 4 days, that's the most exciting thing out there. And these things don't come around that often, so I want to get some money from it. That's it for today. Check me out next time, reapertrades.com.